So I've been spending a lot of time trying to boil things down and figure out where my reactions to other people come from. The aspect of my life I'm trying to work on right now is being less judgmental of my housemates and the other people within such close proximity to me. I dwell on things to the point where it is not healthy for me or my continued relationship with them and perception of them. I found a way to describe in another video why I'm so put off being faced with inconveniences by other people, in that it creates an unfair imbalance in the distribution of labor. Me and whoever caused the problem are experiencing life in unequal measures. If I'm constantly made to compensate for their lacking, and I only have so much to give myself, it adds up and it's wearing, and I think I have some right to be bothered by that. Not to the extent that I usually am, though. But there's also this other layer to my irritation with imposed inconveniences that elevates it above what could be expected as a normal, understandable response. And when I wrote it down, it came out as, well, I feel personally insulted not to be considered. Even though I know that people make inconveniences entirely unaware of my existence and without meaning to, that's also kind of the point. I spend so much mental energy in being considerate of other people. I am so perpetually aware of them, and I go out of my way to make sure that I am self contained, that I do not bother or inhibit anyone else. So when I am by someone else, it feels more personal than it should be. I'm extending the effort. Why aren't you? And then there's the whole dismal feeling of lacking the autonomy to not be negatively affected by other people, no matter how much effort I put into avoiding it. It's not a proper or measured response to the inevitable influence of other human beings, but that just is what it boiled down to. I am low key personally offended that other people are not as considerate of me as I am of them because I put so much effort into being a good human. That lesson in kindergarten about treating other people the way you want to be treated got hardwired into my coding, I guess. And now, as an adult in a cruel and indifferent world, I'm just perpetually jaded because I'm the only one who seems quite so burdened, beholden to that law. I've always taken things more personally than I should. This should really be no surprise. As a kid, though, I just internalized those bad feelings as me being deserving of disregard. And though I'm not proud that I'm a bitter adult, at least being so grumpy is better than feeling worthless. It sounds kind of messed up and egocentric, but if you're an individual who has struggled with self worth, it might be the healthier option for you to be a little offended by other people's behaviors. That little glint of superiority that I'm holding on to is a system of belief that I need so I don't give up on being considerate. Because if I found what other people do acceptable, then what would be the point of trying so hard? Because trying hard is good, being considerate is important, remaining aware of others is the only hope we have for the future, I think. And if you need them as the only reward you get in response to your effort, those things warrant a little ego padding, so long as it doesn't accidentally taint your whole perception of the world as shite. That's the part that I'm struggling with the most, the balance. Not what I'm justified in being bothered by, but how much. If anyone's got an equation for figuring that out, let me know.